A little extra spice to this game tonight. This is the first game of the NBA Cup for each of these teams.
Well, with only 4 games in the group stage, you have to get off to a good start. This is a big game for both teams in the Cup. And, of course, this game counts in the regular season as well.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Jones and Williamson in at the forward positions. Jordan Poole is out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Messi in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's Harden. No good with the layup. Outside, Jones. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Messi. 12 points his last outing, 6 to shoot. And Trey Murphy hits from deep.
Well, you watch Murphy. He has a great-looking shot. It's effective, too.
We play just over a minute here in the first. Zubac's a screen on Poole. And the dunk by Zubac.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Williamson, and out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
Here's Beal. Last game out, he had 14. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. And Leonard has it in the corner. Back to Beal. It's deflected. Poole with the steal. Pass to Messi. Williamson outside. Jones kicks to Poole. Shot clock at 6. Off target with his 3. Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Warriors in San Francisco. Leonard against Williamson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, Zion's so hard to deal with inside, and he'll make the right play almost every time.
An impressive rise for Trey Murphy. From a no-star prospect stand in high school to now showing flashes of star potential in the NBA.
Well, look, Kevin, there are guys like that, and Trey Murphy's been one of them. And what you don't know, certainly when they're in high school, is how much of a worker they are, how coachable they are, and how much improvement is out there for those guys. With Trey Murphy, it just hasn't stopped. Well, this isn't the start they wanted. Need to just settle down and move the ball for better shots.
Down the basket by Jones.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
I had a chance to check out the stats for Beal. A very nice season for him last year. Put up about 17 points a game, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And to have a knockdown shooter like that coming off the bench, a great asset for any coach.
Absolutely. I wish I had 2 or 3 like him coming off the bench when I was coaching. If I did, I probably wouldn't be sitting here with you guys.
And when Harden's this close, he looks to score. Love his mentality.
Out to the wing. Williamson against Leonard to the paint. Here's Messi. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Clippers trail by 8. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about the problems that Zion Williamson can give a team inside. And Lue said it's not about the shots that Zion makes, it's about the shots his teammates miss. We have to make sure that we body up Zion and not let him convert misses into makes. Might be hard finding volunteers willing to body up Zion. Back over to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Now, here's Poole. Still scoreless. Pass to Williamson. Second shot opportunity. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that really made their opposing teams earn their points a season ago. Fourth, the Clippers.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
Left side, Beal. Pass to Jones. To the middle. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Poole outside. And here is Williamson. Defended by Jones. They get it back. Kicks it out to Jones. Poole with no one around. Off target from outside. For New Orleans, their last game, a loss to the Nuggets. That one falls.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
And here is Williamson. 17 points in his last outing. Pass to Messi. 6 on the shot clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Stan, the NBA equivalent of a human wrecking ball, that is Zion Williamson. When he's on the floor, that is.
Well, absolutely. The only problem that Zion Williamson has really had in this league is staying healthy. He is virtually unstoppable going to the basket and an extremely underrated passer who creates a lot of great shots for himself and his teammates.
And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker, but Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
Now here's Leonard. Outside, Jones. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Leonard. Pass to Jones. And it's Beal in the corner. Tries again. He lays it in.
And people thought Beal was just a shooter out of college, but he rounded out his game when he learned how to finish through contact.
Here's Messi. And Zubac picks up the foul. That's his first foul. So for the Clippers, Lopez, he's checked in for Zubac. John Collins comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's done in for Bradley Beal. New Orleans also making some changes. Matkovic is checked in. Bays subbed in for Zion Williamson. Now here's Poole. Hasn't made one yet. And there's the call on Jones. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that's already his second foul, and that puts the coach in a tough position.
Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for the Clippers. Chris Paul comes in for James Harden.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Paul outside. And Collins now top the key. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Sometimes when you watch him play, Lopez is like a vacuum down there under the bucket.
Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Golden State Warriors.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
They now take the lead, and the Clippers lead by 1.
But when you're not right up on Collins, he senses that, and he can make you pay off the catch.
Pass to Matkovic. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. 14th foul.
Now Bay. No scoring in this one. Paul with the steal.
Well, that's why it's so important to seal off those passing lanes inside. Make them earn points in the paint.
Right side, Collins. The 11-footer. Collins with another miss. New Orleans has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Paul looking around. Pass to Dunn. Clock at 6. Paul finds Batum. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Collins so active around the rim.
The Pelicans trail. Up top, Bay. Pass to Fears. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Dunn passes to Lopez. Here's Batum. Dunn kicks to Paul. A three-pointer, no good. Now Fears. Dunn covering to the wing right side. Bay wide open, and he fires. He tries for 3. It's rebounded by Paul. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. And the layup's good off the glass. Now it's a 3-point Clipper lead.
How about the savvy of Paul? You'd think the contact would bother him, but CP finds a way.
Jacks up a 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound, getting their first of the season at this Pelicans team.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago.
A minute 20 left in the first quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Matkovic. And again, New Orleans has no up. Paul with the ball. Outside Collins. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Bay. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Collins has got 9 points.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Fears with it, defended by Paul. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Collins.
Well, Fears has that twitchy athleticism that gets defenders out of position.
So, Greg, talking about Jeremiah Fears for a second here. Both he and his brother, Jeremy Jr., play college basketball at the same time during the 24-25 season.
Clearly, this sport runs in their family. Jeremiah's fearlessness and competitive spirit have made him an enticing prospect, and I'm sure he attests he owes that, at least partially, to Jeremy.
Here's Dunn. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And so the first quarter is in the books. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 8. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Clippers, guys. What are your thoughts?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Backcourt of Harden and Bogdanovic. Down out there with Kawhi Leonard. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Here's Bogdanovich, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 10 now for the Clippers. Poole, the pass to Bay. And here is Williamson. Pass to Fears. 4 on the clock. Good on the three-point shot. Jones has got his second bucket of the night.
And Jones is such a confident shooter, especially from outside the arc.
Bogdanovich wide open. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Bogdanovich has got the lead back up to 10 now for Los Angeles. Williamson outside. That time from Leonard.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
And this is what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Clippers. On Monday, they'll host the Miami Heat. And then on Tuesday, they'll take on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And for the matchup with the Suns, it will be the 9th bit of action for them during this young season. Every game a step closer to the finish line.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for the Clippers. And New Orleans also making a change. Yves Missi, he's checked in for Bay. Pass to Missi. Here's Williamson. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Well, look, it's not just dunks for Zion inside. He's got great touch in there as well.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Hits it from three-point range. Bogdanovich has got 8 points in the quarter.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Zion Williamson is a force offensively, but now he's applying his physical gifts to the other end of the court. He said, quote, teams were hunting me on defense. Watching the film, I didn't like that. I just started taking a lot more pride in it, working on it so I can hold my own. Kevin?
Locking in. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. John Collins comes in for Kawhi Leonard.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
The 3 from Poole. That's not going to do it either. He's 0 for 5. Clippers leading by 12. And Bogdanovich kicks to Zubac. Back to Bogdanovich. And the Clippers miss again. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Missi, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And this is game 1 of the group play stage of the NBA Cup. Teams are divided into 6 groups of 5.
And while those groups are randomly selected in the drawing, there is an attempt to kind of keep them balanced with teams slotted from different tiers based on their previous season record.
Here's Zubac. Scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around.
And Missi throws it down.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. Ivica Zubac, 4th.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
And the Clippers making a change here. Beal's checked in. Pass to Missi. Outside, Jones. Now, Poole. Takes a shot at the elbow, and it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Zubac the pass to Beal. Collins a screen on Williamson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
First and foremost, Bradley Beal is a scorer. He's always working the angles, trying to find his next opening to attack, and it rarely takes him long.
And both free throws good for Beal. Pelicans trail by 13. Williamson outside. And the rejection by Collins.
Superb use of length by Collins. Going straight up with all his reach to protect the rim.
And unfortunately, Coach, the Pelicans still looking for the franchise's first deep playoff run.
Yeah, just 2 playoff series wins since their arrival in New Orleans back in 2002. They've had some tremendous talents, but the stars have yet to arrive.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Williamson. He's coming off an excellent season. Last season, put up about 24 points per, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. And he is such a huge part of what this team does on offense.
Yeah, their entire system would look different if they didn't have this guy to defend on.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. A nice touch from Fears inside, showing that blend of skill and athletic ability scouts like so much.
Now here's Harden. Outside Collins. On the wing, Harden. Defended by Jones. Shot clock at 6. Harden so good at absorbing contact.
And for Harden, finishing through contact is just part of the job description. He gets bodied up almost every time he takes it inside.
Messi finds Williamson. Williamson with a screen for Poole. Back to Williamson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Forcing his way to the free throw line. Zion is so tough to handle. So strong and athletic.
For the Clippers, Lopez is checked in for Zubac, and it's Batum in for Derek Jones. Now here's Harden. And it's Beal in the corner. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, picking up his second foul, he can still be aggressive, but has to be smart about it.
Paul's checked in for James Harden. Trey Murphy's checked in for New Orleans. Here's Paul. Outside Collins. Over Jones. And there's Collins on the assist by Paul. And that's 11 points for John Collins.
Well, when the jumper is falling for Collins, it's a good sign for this offense.
Pass to Messi. Poole outside. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. For the 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his 4th rebound in this one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Now, here's Collins. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Over in the corner, Poole. Outside, Jones. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And here's Poole for 3. And the Pelicans miss again.
Well, his lack of offensive contribution has definitely been felt tonight. They could have used way more from him.
Now, here's Collins. 11 points in the game. Misses from short range. Pelicans trail by 16. Pass to Poole. Tries a 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Collins has got his 8th rebound here tonight. It's picked off. Here's Poole. Oh, and he packs it off the glass. Wow. Can they get it? It's rebounded by Paul.
Yeah, he's really off. He needs to stop forcing things and move that ball.
Lopez, a screen on Poole. Paul passes to Lopez. It's stolen by Jones. And now the Pelicans on the break. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Clippers?
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And another thing coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Brown is checked in for John Collins. Leonard comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Bradley Beal. The Pelicans also changing it up. Matkovic is checked in. Bays subbed in for Jones. That free throw, no good. And we've got our NBA Fright Night. Halloween, Greg. How about this? Some people love to go to the haunted houses. Some people like to stay home and give out candy. What about you?
Yeah, well, sometimes we've got to watch some haunted games, right? And some of these teams right now are playing some scary basketball.
Now, here's Leonard. Saw him with 29 points last game. Takes it inside. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Poole. 17-point game. From deep. Rebound by the Clippers.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Done outside. Back to Paul. And Leonard has it in the corner. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Leonard's got 4 points in the quarter.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
Now, here's Poole. Still yet to score. Here's Matkovic. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Los Angeles. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
2 minutes remain in the first.
Leonard looking over the floor. A fader. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
There's a minute 40 left to play here in the half. Here's the three. The shot's good from Bay.
And I love how assertive Bay is offensively. Solid at catching the defender there off guard.
Back to Paul. Pass to Leonard. Done outside. Shot clock at 5. Paul for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, in that one, the shot selection wasn't terrible, but they had to tighten it up. It did not happen.
Seems like they did all they could, and sometimes it still doesn't go your way.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise. Just 1 of 7 from the field.
There's 47 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Leonard inside, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Personal foul.
And Leonard is such a tough cover. He's so good at baiting the D into foul. As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Brown.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Paul. Takes it off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 16.
Well, Chris Paul's always been able to attack in the lane and find room to score.
Hey, no good. Left side, Leonard. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Los Angeles with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Los Angeles Clippers.
I obviously love watching them. Everyone enjoys good offense, right?
Yeah, played the right way. I can't think of a more beautiful game in all of sports. And looking ahead tonight, here are the upcoming games we're looking forward to. Out in Indiana, it'll be the Pacers against the Hawks. Tip-off is 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
And this could be a fairly competitive one.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. John Collins has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Tipping off the second half, here's Willie Green's 5. Jones and Williamson in at the forward positions. Trey Murphy is out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Misi in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pelicans trail by 16. Jones drives in, and he uses the glass on the layup. Jones has got 8 points.
When Jones goes on the drive, you get a good mix of speed and power.
And when you look at Jordan Poole's game, GA, what makes him special?
I think it's his creativity and elusiveness. Able to get in his bag, if you will, and play with it and create his shot more or less at will.
Here are the Pelicans with the ball. Williamson kicks to Poole. Back to Williamson. Kicks it out to Jones. Off target from three-point range. Los Angeles leading by 14. And here's Harden for 3. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. He's got 7.
And this is what the offense is designed to produce. Slipping Harden into the corner for a 3. That's money.
And stolen by Leonard. And now the Clippers on the break. And the jam by Harden.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Here's Poole. After the basket by Los Angeles. Here's Jones. And Jones slams it home.
Well, when guys like Jones elevate, watch out.
LA's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Harden the pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. And Misi throws it down.
Talk about timing. That lead pass was right on cue.
Clippers leading by 17. Harden outside. Leonard dishes to Harden. Back to Leonard. 6 to shoot. No good from outside.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Misi finds Poole. Hands it from downtown. Poole's got 6.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Pass to Leonard. Jones with the screen on Jones. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
Harden against Poole. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And it's Williamson missing. Clippers leading by 16. Harden with it. Picked up by Poole. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And communication is so crucial to winning basketball. Coach, teams that can get on the same page quickly, they clearly have an edge, right?
Oh, absolutely. I don't know that there's anything other than effort, maybe, that is more important to good defense than communication. The only way teams can be on the same page on how you want to cover certain situations is with great talk. It's got to be early, it's got to be loud, and it's got to be repeated.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. The Clippers last season inaugurating the Intuit Dome after for years sharing an arena with the Lakers. Kawhi Leonard said it helps having a home base for you rather than being a roommate. Coach Tyronn Lue said it feels so good to have a place to call your own and just call home. Guys, back to you.
And looking to protect it. Okay, thank you, Allie. Pass to Misi. Over to the wing. Here's Fears. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Now here's Williamson. 10 points for him.
Yeah, I mean, what else are you going to do? When Zion has it that close to the basket, you might as well use a foul and hope he misses.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
Pelicans trail by 18. The wide open look here for Fears. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Clippers have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third.
Let's check out some numbers here for James Harden. Coming off a terrific season and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And as you said, dishing out dimes at a top-5 pace, he was in total command of the offense last season. Look for more good things to come.
And what's remarkable is how complete Harden's game is. Making shots or making passes, he can create points in a number of ways.
Brook Lopez is checked in for the Clippers. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Matkovic is checked in. Here's Fears. The tray. Pass to Bay. Here's Jones. Now Fears. And again, New Orleans has no up.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Lopez outside. Right side Jones. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Pelicans trail by 20. Bay's got room. And again, New Orleans has no up.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Ball's knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. Fifth on the list, the Pelicans.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Fears. That three off the mark.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Harden kicks to Dunn. Back to Harden. Releases. And Fears pulls it down. Pelicans trail by 20. Down low. Here's Matkovic.
For young Jeremiah Fears, passing will be his meal card in the NBA. He already makes really good decisions.
LA's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Harden the pass to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down hard.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Pass to Fears. Here's Matkovic. He's got 7 and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And the Clippers making a change here.
Number 14,
And it's the Clippers with the ball. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen. They'll be playing host to Miami for their next game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Now, here's Dunn. To the inside. That's good from Collins on the assist from Dunn. And that's 13 points for John Collins. Well, for New Orleans, shooting is leaving some to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. Pass to Matkovic. A steal. Dunn looking over the floor. Collins in the post, defended by Jones. Kicks it out to Paul. Takes a 3. The offensive rebound. And there's the call on Jones. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T connected cam. And here is Los Angeles now. Pass to Dunn. In the corner, Collins with it.
Look at Jones and how he gets after it on defense. Coaches love that kind of hustle.
Here's Matkovic. Connects from 3-point range. Matkovic has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Call outside. 6 on the shot clock. Goes up on the wing. Matkovic with the rebound. Matkovic has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Los Angeles leading by 17. Outside Collins. Paul kicks to Collins.
2 minutes remaining in the
Bay against Jones.
2 minutes.
4 on the shot clock. Shoots over Bay. And the Clippers miss again. Pelicans trail by 17. Inside. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Collins. Paul outside to the left wing. 1:31 left to play in the third. Shot clock at 6. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Dunn misses. The Pelicans have gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And stolen by Bay. And Fears has it in the corner. Good on the triple. Fears has got 5 points in the quarter.
In college, the jumper wasn't automatic for Fears. I see signs of improvement.
Paul outside. Outside Collins. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one. Pelicans trail by 17. Pass to Matkovic. On the wing, Jones. A 3-ball. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
35 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. And here's Collins. Collins setting the big for Jones. Got a piece of it. Now Fears. 12 points for him. From 20 feet out, another one falls for New Orleans. And here is Paul. Puts up a deep 3. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Clippers lead by 12. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter next. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Filling the perimeter slots are Dunn and Leonard. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then it's Harden. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Now here's Harden. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Trey Murphy.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Pelicans trail by 12. Poole with it. Pops in the layup for 2.
The more effective Poole is inside, the more headaches he causes for the defense.
Now here's Harden. And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. Here's Zubac. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And the Pelicans shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Takes the 3. Hey, no good. Los Angeles leading by 10. Here's Dunn. Harden outside. Puts up a 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this 4th quarter. Fires from deep. And Trey Murphy hits from deep.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Kawhi, so tough to stop inside.
Tough buckets inside are nothing new to Kawhi. Having a hand in his face only sharpens the focus.
Back to Williamson. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Over to the left wing. Back to Leonard. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Saddiq Bey.
You can't fall for that shot fake. Once Kawhi gets you to jump, you're toast.
Lopez, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Bradley Beal comes in for Chris Dunn. Here's Williamson. Poole outside. Back to Williamson. Poole looking it over. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Clippers. 22 is their biggest lead. Kicks it out to Harden. The three. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got his third assist on the night.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Now, here's Poole. Here's Bay. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Outside Leonard. Zubats a screen on Bay. Outside Leonard. Pass to Lopez. Shot clock at 3. Puts it up from 15. It's rebounded by Poole. And so Poole will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 9 points. That bucket in no time at all.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here is Harden. Beal finds Zubats. Here's Harden. Clippers moving the ball around. And it's Leonard missing.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
Here's Williamson, and it's sent back by Lopez.
Textbook timing and positioning from Lopez around the rim. Not letting anything through.
Pass to Zubats. Leonard against Bay. And the shot goes in. 18 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He knows every possession is critical now. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Willie Green coaching his team during that last break. Point blank, he wants better shot selection. He told them, we're settling, guys. Come on. We're not being patient out there. We're not working the ball around. That has to change right now.
Thank you, Allie. Here's Misi. And they get it back. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, Poole's just a solid all-around talent. You love to have him in the rotation because he can do so many things.
Both free throws good from Poole. Los Angeles leading by 6. Now Beal. Lopez sends a screen for Harden. Over Williamson. Here's Zubats. Another shot. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Pelicans trail by 6. Williamson, the pass to Poole. Count it. And that's 15 points for Jordan Poole.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Harden scanning the floor. Pelicans with the rebound. Williamson's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Now here's Harden. And Leonard has it in the corner. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And they needed that. Their lead is getting smaller by the minute.
Here are the Pelicans with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Pass to Misi. Here's Poole. James Harden with the rebound. Harden's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. John Collins, he's checked in for Lopez. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Jones is checked in. Clippers leading by 4. Beal the pass to Harden. Outside Leonard.
seeing the offensive side of Kawhi tonight. One of the all-time great two-way players.
And so here is New Orleans. Pass to Messi. Now Poole. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Los Angeles on D. 6-point lead. Poole outside. Williamson, the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Poole, no good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Harden gets the bucket.
What a difference a half can make. As much as he struggled in the first 2 quarters, he certainly made up for it with his play in the second half.
Here's Messi. Here's Poole. Jones kicks to Williamson. And here's Poole for 3. Oh, through the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
There's a toughness Poole brings to the floor. He can handle a little contact.
Jordan Poole taking 3 shots.
He's off on the second.
Well, he might have been a little passive in the first half, but that's changed. I like this more aggressive approach.
And the confidence Poole plays with, you gotta admire. He feels like he can hit from anywhere on the floor.
Now here's Harden. And it's Zubats atop the key. Poole against Beal. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
Jordan Poole picks one up.
And the coaches want this from Beal. Play aggressive, force your way to the stripe.
And the second free throw, good. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. 8-point game. Jones, no one around him. And again, no good by New Orleans. Outside Leonard. Collins, a screen on Jones. Leonard, the pass to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
There's the unselfishness of Kawhi Leonard, keeping his teammates involved.
Williamson against Leonard. Williamson looking it over. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Zubats.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Outside Leonard. 6 to shoot. Now Beal puts up a 3, and down goes the 3.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
And they come back with a 3 of their own.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
Once Beal gets going on the bounce, it's almost an automatic 2-point.
Leonard against Williamson. Now Poole. Messi with the ball. Now Poole jacks up a 3. A 3-pointer. Good.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the 3-point shot. But when you're knocking them down, you might as well keep riding it.
And so here are the Clippers. New Orleans knocking down that triple moments ago. Harden! The 3 doesn't go.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Collins, a screen on Poole. Here's Leonard. At top Harden, he'll put it up there. Cleared away by Jones.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. Score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Well, you know, every team wants multiple Herb Jones on their roster. He can really shoot it, and Herb's wing defense is just elite.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
Collins. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
So the Clippers winning this one easily. And tonight, not just a regular season win, it also counts in the NBA Cup standing.
And if you look at the teams that advance in the Cup, you normally have to win this first game, so they're off to a strong start.
Let's now hear from Allie LaForce, who is courtside with our player of the game.
Kawhi, the points were coming out fast and furious. What's clicked for you?
Our offense is just rolling. Turning the defense into offense. My guys on my team are looking for me to make shots, and I'm knocking them down.
It's good to be rolling. Thanks, Kawhi.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.